Hello, Dr. Marianne Ariganello.
Oh,
Um, so I am a scientist, an educator, and a parent. And today I am speaking on behalf of 4 Kids Ottawa-Gatineau in my garden because my kids are home at home because we have a COVID test waiting for us. So if I get distracted, I apologize. We represent a group of almost 600 parents who are concerned about the health of our planet and the future of our kids, of our children, the future the children will inherit. We are worried about climate change and the speed at which human actions are causing our planet to warm. Our children are also worried. A recent study showed that 75% of children as young as 5 years old, so the age of my children, also have climate anxiety. That climate anxiety comes not only from the worry that they have little ability to affect change, but also that the adults who do have that power are not making the changes that we need fast enough. As parents, we try to do everything in our power to protect our children from harm. But when it comes to climate change, we know that our own individual actions are not enough. We need systemic changes to reach the IPC goal of 1.5 degrees of warming, or as close to 1.5 degrees as now as possible. This is why this motion is so important to us. As a councillor for the City of Ottawa, you can impact change at a level that will be significant to lower our emissions and slow down the rate of warming. We know that the Ontario government has not made climate change a priority, and indeed, with its proposed plan to open up more gas-powered power plants, it will be locking in Ontario into carbon infrastructure. Infrastructure that, as the world transitions to clean energy, it will likely be retired early, even before it has reached its expected lifespan. This is a significant loss of billions of dollars due to lost potential. As well, a recent study has shown that the world's remaining carbon budget, the amount we can emit and still keep the world at 1.5 degrees of warming, will already be fully used up by the existing fossil fueled infrastructure that already exists. The planet can literally no longer afford to build more fossil fuel infrastructure. We can no longer afford to make decisions that are not in line with the eventual phasing out of fossil fuels. As you are aware, advancing zero emission generation of electricity at the provincial level, as Councillor Moffat stated, is already a priority project for the Ottawa Energy Evolution Strategy, one that was unanimously passed by all of City councillors. But we do not have time to wait the full 5 years for this project to be completed. Today is a day to show that the energy evolution strategy is not just words on paper, but that we will stand behind those projects and begin acting on them. The Independent Energy Supply Operator, IESO, recently hosted a workshop about transitioning away from fossil fuels. They effectively stated that they will only begin seriously planning for a gas phase out if ordered to do so by the Ontario government. So we as individuals, no matter how concerned or how loud we can be, we will not have the power to influence the change in government policy needed by ourselves. We need you as our elected officials to use your power and combine it with the power of the 30+ municipalities that already endorsed this phase out. So please, I ask on behalf of parents across Ontario and Ottawa, please pass this motion. Let the Ontario government know that to protect our climate, to protect our air, to ensure that the most marginalized in our province have access to clean, renewable electricity, we need to transition now so that it can be completed by 2030. Our children and the future generations are counting on you to act now and protect their planet. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I appreciate you taking the time to come here today. Any questions for our delegation here today? I do not see any, so thank you, Marianne. I appreciate your time, and hopefully your COVID test that you're waiting for comes back negative.
Thank you very much.